screens. I am going to be doing two demonstrations. We always like to go back to the 150-inch screen. This right here is my acoustic gamer 39. These are going to be available soon. We just have to get around to testing them. So this right here is an acoustic screen. Sound can travel through it, and the image looks absolutely incredible. As I told you before, that working with gray screen paint products, they do not work that well. They don't pull up all that well. We've had them in dedicated theater rooms. We got a dedicated theater room upstairs, but they won't work there. They don't work here. They don't work anywhere in the environment. And what you're seeing in the environment is the actual light that we use every single day for our demonstrations. You will never see us using an environment that is just, what's the word for it? Fake. You will never see us do fake demonstrations on that one. Because again, like I said, a lot of the environments that we see, a lot of very dark ambient light controlled environments, because again, the screen is going to have a difficult time pulling up and maintaining color. Okay. Let's get this one started. Here we go. All right, mouse one too. Where's my sound at? All right, here we go. This is my screen at 150 inches, 16:9. This is using our acoustic screens. These are screens you don't have to worry about being trapped in the dark. You don't have to worry about calibrating projectors or spending a ton of money for projectors at the end of the day. If the customer wants to use a $60 projector, he has that option. It's all about options, giving the customers options. On our website, photos we have displayed of our screens, which I'm taking some photos from here today to post on some other places. This is basically us using our 720p projectors. We don't use high-grade projectors to try to make the images look better or darker environments. It's something you have to be careful about. And keep in mind, it's not just from one individual. We've seen that with a lot of people doing those demonstrations with those dark environments. Because again, they can't do the screen at 150 inches because there's going to be complications. If the screen is already having an issue at 100 inches, it's definitely going to have an issue at 150. Let's see where the mouse is at. She wants to play right in. Where are you? Yeah. So again, as I said before, if it's going to have an issue at 100 inches, it's definitely going to have an issue at 150 inches. This is why majority of the demonstrations you will see on ultra short throws will be at 100 inches. Because again, the closer the projector is, the better chance they have of pulling up a somewhat decent color and contrast levels. And I can't express this enough. Gray screens, gunmetal screens do not see 100% contrast. I don't care what you pay for your projector, you're not picking it up. Now, mind you, this was a challenge that we put out, I think 2 weeks to 3 weeks ago. For everybody. It wasn't just one individual, it was for everybody. Because again, I told you that you don't have to go out and spend $4,100 or $3,100 or whatever for a projector saying, hey, with this projector, you're going to get a 150-inch screen. Any ultra short throw is going to do a 150-inch screen. The problem you're going to have is if the image can pull up correctly. That's your issue you're going to have. That's why a lot of the ultra short throw demonstrations we see are shrouded in the dark. Because again, if the lights come on, that screen's going to wash out extremely bad. And we can show you lights out demonstration, which I think I'm going to take I'm taking my Sony over there. I'm taking my Sony projector upstairs to the dedicated theater room. And we're going to do a demonstration there to show you that even in a room that's designed to be dark, that's not even going to pick up on my Sony ultra short throw projector. Not going to come up. There's something I don't like about doing demonstrations off PC, the ads. Ads I don't like. I have to have my fire stick. Fire stick. So when I get up in the morning or in the afternoon or wherever time I'm at, I turn on my lights. There are no adjustments in here, no dimmers, none of that. Lights either on or off. That's how it works in this environment. On or off, that's it. We don't do the whole fake environment nonsense. Now, for those of you who made comments in the other room by saying that, oh, but the quality is fantastic, because again, this is why we put out the challenge to see if your screen can maintain in the environment we're in right now on this size screen. And the fact that we haven't seen those challenges being met yet clearly shows that you can. So the only way you can achieve some kind of quality, you have to alter and change your environment, again, which most people don't want to do. This is my environment over there with all that window light, I'm not changing that for a screen. If that's the case, I just buy a TV. So why would I go out and darken my curtains and my environment over and turn into a little pit back there so I can pull a screen up? No, I'm not doing that. Just like this environment right here. I can come in here and I can basically put large curtain across here, and I can put a large curtain across here and one over here, and I can take this light out and put some lights here and here to dim it up a little bit in here. I'm not doing all that. I should be to come in here with my $60 projector, look at my 150-inch screen, walk back and forth and watch cartoons or whatever the heck I want to watch at the end of the day. You got to go through all that, and there's no quality there. The big question is, what does the product look like in the real environment? That's the question. So that's what you need to request. You need to request when you go to these sites and you're watching this stuff, say, hey, what does the real environment look like? How does that screen really react? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be in your real environment. Unless you're going to basically transfer your environment to look like that environment in video, that's the only way you're going to be to pull that off. Now, for those who are saying that's not true, well, you go to the website on the individual and you look at his customer demonstrations, every single person's sitting in the dark. Back.
Tim was born to care and always gave the best advice. Like the time he offered a friend who was so helpful.
Most of my customers that I bump into have better projectors than me. You think about that one. Usually it's the other way around. When you have companies out there displaying their screens, their projectors are better than everybody else's because they have the most expensive projectors you could possibly think of. But in our demonstrations, most of my customers' projectors are better than my projector. Because that shows them at the end of the day that you don't have to spend the money if you don't want to. If you want to go out and you want to get yourself a 720p, you don't have to go through someone telling you, well, you can't use a 720p because your picture quality is going to be this, that, and the other. So you're going to have to spend some more money. You don't hear that from us. So that's why some people shy away from projectors and the whole setups, because they think it's very expensive. And then they think they're going to be stuck in a dark environment. Oh, look at my cat. Look at Taco over there watching the screen. Oh, he watches anything that comes up for any nature. He'll come and sit down and he'll watch. So we can have this conversation while Taco's watching the screen. I'm going to leave this on for him. You like the birds, Taco? This is why he has a projection screen in his room. But like I said, when I talk to customers, and customers do not want to spend thousands of dollars for a projector, they don't want to spend thousands of dollars for a screen. With our technology, you can use that 720p projector, get an amazing image, and use it in an environment that, if not most, or all screens we see on ultra short throw can't do. Even my cat recognizes technology when he sees it. And they're right, Taco. Oh, I'm about to feed your buddies out there so you can see your squirrels. He's waiting for his squirrels to be fed. That's what they don't get. They don't understand it. It goes over top their head. You guys want to talk about quality at the end of the day, your environments are not even real. You want to talk about quality at the end of the day, your customers are not going to get the same image that P2 is producing. So in order for them to get that same image, they still got to be in a dark environment because the P2 washes out if you don't have it on a proper screen. But in order to get that same image, you're going to have to buy the same projector. So if you tell your customers that our products work on 720p, that's a lie, because in all the demonstration picture shots I've seen on your website, that's all on a 4K. None of those are on 720p projectors, not one. All your demonstrations, out of 100, 98 or 99% are all done on that 4K projector. And we can sit here at 150 inches, something that you can't even do on that projector. All that money, and you're in that fake environment on that screen, and you can't even go any bigger. You can't produce in a fully lit. And we can even use your natural lighting for all that money. You can't even save yourself money. My setup's cheaper than yours. My entire setup with the screen, the sound bar, and the projector is $521. I can buy 3 of these units for somewhere around $2,500, somewhere around that price, less than what you paid for your projector, and still use it in a fully lit environment at a much bigger screen. Think about that one. Those people went out and spent all that money for the Valve projector. Just because you want to go onto a 150-inch screen, you can't do a 150-inch screen because your picture quality is going to suffer. Remind you, this machine uses pixel shifting technology. In order to compress pixels, you have to have pixels to compress. You can't do that. If you max the screen at 150 inches, there's no pixels to compress. That's why they show them off at 120 or 100 inch. The more pixels that compress, the sharper the image is going to come out. And then to sell you a projector like it's the only projector that can do 150 inches is a complete lie. The P2 can do 150 inches. Epson, Samsung, LG, all those can do 150 inches easily. The reason why you don't see them on gray screens at 150 inches is because a gray screen has a difficult time picking up at 100 inches. As you can see, the fake environments. So how are you going to get it at 150 inches? Do you have any idea how close your screens hit the ceiling at 150 inches? One of the things we're asked a lot when we're using darker screens, can you see the screen on an angle? Yeah, you can. Because when I'm sitting in the next room over there, sometimes I like to lean back and see what's going on in this screen, and I'll watch over here sometimes from way back there. You're not saving anybody any money. That's all to it. You can't save yourself money. If you can't save yourself money at the end of the day, how can you save anybody else any money? And the reason why, like I said, big companies go for the high-end projectors, because this is a projector that's going to give the screen a little bit better contrast, a little bit better color. That's why they choose those powerful machines. The hobbyists, we call them hobbyists because we don't consider it to be a business at the end of the day, not the way he carries himself. That right there, you got to spend all that money for that projector and then calibrate the machine. That's not calibrated. Now, when the other projector gets here today, that's going to be our XGA 235.1 setup. We're not calibrating jack. I'm going to take it out of the box and hit the screen with it and then move on. I'm going to leave it on all night, which you usually do. Hopefully nothing happens to it. It runs perfectly. And if all goes well, we'll show you how to do a 235.1 setup with a projector that will cost you $100. Can you believe that? Hey, Taco 2.0. 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 Taco, 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 taco. Ha! 2.0. I had somebody in the forum site talking about the man went after your cat. I said, yeah, he went after my cat. He said, that is pretty sad. That is pretty sad. But that just shows you people at the end of the day, the jealousy. It is. It shows you the jealousy. It's sad. A cat. He went after a cat. That's sad. Isn't it? And keep in mind, proceeds from his product goes to the SPCA. So some of the proceeds we have that come from his product, we're going to be donating that to the SPCA. And his product hasn't launched yet. It's not even launched yet. We still have to test it. But when it launches, yeah, we're going to have the SPCA symbol and everything up there. That's sad, man. That's really sad. But okay. You have to understand that this is a product this is a product that's already beat certified screens already. So, the thing about it is, with the products we make, the minute our products are made, I guess he doesn't watch any of our demonstrations, but the minute our products are made, we test them against certifieds right from the door. Because I need to know myself if this is a screen that's going to be to handle a certified screen. I got to go into these form sites at the end of the day, and I talk to these people, and they got these high-end screens, so I can't walk in there and saying, yeah, my product can take out a certified, no test to back it up. So that's why anytime you see us develop a screen paint, the first thing we do after testing, after it dries, we test against 4 certifieds. Now keep in mind, Taco's product did 4 certified screens. I never seen you, never in any of your demonstrations ever make a product right there, paint it on camera. Well, you did paint on camera, but do it against certified screens right from the door. Never. And when we do our certified test, we don't show a bunch of little colors going across the screen. We do the reds, blues, green, purple, orange, which one pulls up the higher color. We show the white levels, we show the contrast, we show everything. And we do it in a fully lit environment, not in the dark. We don't use ultra short throw demonstrations when we do this because ultra short throw demonstration is too easy, it's cheap. We do it at a distance with a long throw. Something where the projector has to sit back and is going to have to fight to get to the screen, depending on how much light we have in the environment. You don't do tests like that at all, period. So keep in mind, we did the network gray on Taco, and Taco destroyed it. So again, you can't match that paint. You can't match my cat's paint because at the end of the day, you don't do those tests. And if we could do those tests and pass, we know you can't. So what we'll do is, because I don't want him involved with Taco's paint. We want to use Taco's paint, some of the proceeds for the SPCA. That's what we want to do with it. We don't want his taint on it at all, period. You know what I mean? But let him run his mouth. That's just him. I thought about it first of just buying a product and doing the side. We don't need to do all that at the end of the day. Just let him rant and carry on about my cat's paint because that's what he does. That's how much a child he is at the end of the day. We need to keep that paint on a respective level, not involve this guy into, you know, he just grows a mess. Anyway, so we don't need to involve him in that because I want that product we have right there. We're going to be using that, like I said, to donate to the SPCA, and we want to have that basically where we don't have. If he wants to rant and carry on about it, that just shows you at the end of the day how petty he is over a cat. It's sad. We had people looking at the video like, man, this dude has some problems. Look, man, I don't know if you take medication or what goes on at the end of the day. No, I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to leave that one alone. He probably does take something. I'm going to leave that one alone. But again, I understand COVID put a lot of stress on people, but I would advise you basically go seeking a psychiatrist or something at the end of the day. A cat. A cat. Wow. But anyway. Okay. Taco, I gotta go feed your animals real quick so you can get something to have your entertainment. Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? I don't think my grass grew in the heat wave. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't think it even grew. Taco! Taco 2.0. Taco 2.0. That'll feed my bird. Let me direct my animals to the section. We're at Taco 2.0. Great freedom? Good. Great. Man. Yeah, we gotta sweep that up. Alright, we'll feed one more time and then we'll sweep it up, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Back to it. Come on. Seriously? You want to travel down that? I don't think you want to travel down that first. This is not good. Yeah, we gotta sweep this up. This is a lot of bird seed. And it's a lot of bird seed. Man! I just cracked every last one of them bird seeds. That's every last one of them. Good gracious. red ones called? What are they called? Tackle 2.0. You gotta sweep that up, man. That's a lot of bird seeds, man. Crack open bird seeds all over the porch. See what tackle 2.0. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. You don't want to get out of the way, man. Okay. Tackle 2.0. Tackle 2.0. Crack every single bird seed. My goodness, man. Every single bird seed. Man, they're charging so much. Are people eating this stuff now? They're charging so much for freaking bird food. I wonder if people eating it now. I wouldn't be surprised. Really wouldn't be surprised. Extreme trail mix. Start making my own. Chill. Watch your birds. They're going to be coming in pretty soon, man. Come here. We're Tackle 2.0. Yeah. That's it. Taco screen paint is supposed to be a scam, but it blows out 5 certifieds at the first try and wipes out the network gray like it's nothing. You can pull up in the max out zone, ultra short throw compatible. Yeah. And yet you can't match any of the tests. None of them. Sure. So we just told you to do this one right here. Got to be on Instagram in a few minutes. We got to do the 235.1 painting. So I'm going to be doing the 235.1 painting on Instagram. I don't do any paint on demonstrations. You're ever asking us to do a live demonstration, but better way to do one over there. All right, well, let me see. As we're done. We got the projector coming in. I think we got 2 screens to coat today. We got the 42 is done. That's sitting downstairs on the shelf. We'll get to that one. The 42 professional is done. That's done. We got to get around to that. We got more testing to do on top with paint. We got this screen over here. We have to test. We haven't done this one. This is an acoustic gamer. That's a free option on the website. And for the collection of the fun screen paints. That's something we have fun with. We got the Extreme with Scarlet Samurai Extreme. Told you we can name paint anything we want, and again, it's going to do exactly what it's designed to do. It's going to take out certified, fully lit environments. Can be used in and outside. We can name it what we want. Like this one right here. I could have called this one the Laughing Daffodil. Didn't make a difference what we name at the end of the day. They still are designed to do what they're designed to do. So we have Infinity Deep Blue, that one. Oh, I can't wait to do this one. I got a couple of friends that can't wait for this one. The Thunder Shamrock. Yes, Thunder Shamrock Extreme. You can call it whatever you want. I can call it Barbie paint, He-Man paint, whatever I want. Well, not that. I'll get sued for that. But whatever you want, because again, it does exactly what it's designed to do. Woo! All right. Come on, you're doing too many commercials on here. Okay, let's just put our fishies in. Let's see. All right, people, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for your time. I got to wait for my projector to get. I forgot we got an unboxing to do today, too. On top of that, we got the projector coming in. So hopefully that all goes well, because if that does exactly what I think it does, man, at that price, man, I am going to get me a bunch of those right there. That is ultra short throw at short throw at 235.1. Exactly what we need for the outside screen. We need a short throw out there for that 235.1. Hopefully, like I said, temperatures have been dropping, so that's good. I want to put the biggest 235.1 screen ever outside. That's what I'm going to be building next. Really big 235.1. Oh, I cannot wait for this. This is going to be freaking amazing. All right, with that being said, got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.